We are in the Great Smoky Mountain Forest or Park. We are headed to the road to nowhere. So the first thing we got to do is get past the barricade. We parked our car. I guess this is also known as the Goldmine Circle Trail. First thing we're going to hit is the Lakeview Drive Tunnel. That's the tunnel on the road to nowhere. It is straight ahead. So the story is this road was built to get somewhere but never got finished. So it's the road to nowhere. We're about to enter the tunnel, and if this tunnel looks familiar, it may be because this was the tunnel used in one of the Walking Dead scenes. Or it wasn't, but it looks like it is. So we're gonna head through, and we can literally see the light at the end of the tunnel. The only thing we have to watch out for are zombies and rats and snakes. And the quickest way to get through a tunnel is to get to the other end. Sometimes the most obvious answer is the correct one. I see some logs across our trail. It's just like in The Walking Dead. We could be coming up to a trap. Just stay with us. If it all of a sudden goes dark, it's because I had to stick you in my pocket and run. Well, a good piece of advice when you're going on a hike is to wear shoes. Why don't you trust this tunnel? Did you lend money to it? You don't think he's going to pay you back? We're nearing the 4-minute mark of walking through the tunnel. The road is a little bumpy. It's probably just dirt. Or it used to be asphalt. Alright, we're making it out to the other end. I mean, our car could have fit through here. So we made it out, and we haven't been attacked by Negan yet. But who knows? There's the trap. We're gonna keep going. Maybe we'll find a little town along the way. Oh, we're still on the road. It's been about 30 seconds now. We're still moving forward. So we do lose pavement and we do come to dirt. And the trail starts to drop off. And here begins the loop. Well, actually the loop began at the beginning. We are at a crossroads. Which way to go? Head back or take another loop? The gold mine. We are continuing on our trail to the Yukon territory. It's treacherous climb all downhill. It's very green here. Luckily I have my winter shoes on. Lunch of the trail.
What do you mean first? Oh!
I'm just walking through the water. Challenge number 2.
Bleeding, is it?
If you want to go back, I will get my purse.
No, I can't.
You want someone to grab your backpack? It might get stuck on the shoulder.
Go down, okay.
He's got it.
Going.
You'll just collect some stuff.
Oh, yeah, you got some moss.
Keep going. There's another
Second,
tree.
second tree. And a bunch of water.
And be careful the behind you, please.
Okay. Alright, I made it. Good thing I had my hat on.
You're going to need to do more with that later.
Next time I'm bringing an axe and a chainsaw. Challenge number 2 was a little bit tough, but if you've seen Star Wars, that log, it's kind of like the Sith. Where there is one, there is another. Should have remembered that. Thing to remember from hunter safety class, which I never took, always unload your gun before you go over a fence. That tree was kind of like a fence. I should have taken the backpack off. Live and learn, live and learn. Number 3. We have a creek along the trail. And there is a spider web. Can you see the spider web? So we're going to take an alternative route. Challenge number 3 accepted.
Yeah.
Mom's gonna require a
That
hand.
was moving.
Yeah.
It's possessed.
No, it's because I rocked on it. It's like not.
Is it
stable
possessed
rock.
or is it possessed?
It was just like backlash from when I was like stepping
Who else
on it.
needs it?
Alright, so challenge number 3. Can I make it?
You took a different route.
Decided to step all on it, you know?
I made it. Good thing I'm wearing my winter shoes. That's where I could have ended up. Approaching challenge number 4.
What I did very slowly. Hold your sister's hand if you need to.
It's pretty
That's very
soft
muddy.
over there.
There you go. It's
I
only a
don't
couple
trust logs
steps.
after what happened last time.
Yes, I know. But it's only a couple steps.
Not the whole log.
Good job.
Yeah.
Burning some.
Oh no! Why do you always take that route?
Number 5. This one's a lot easier. Number 7. I don't know. Maybe it's 8. What was my last challenge? Okay, this is challenge number 6.
That one's like pretty stable. Not that one. This one. That one's not stable.
Okay, I'm gonna put my foot on there.
It's nice and easy.
If you don't care about mud, it doesn't really matter.
It's not that much
But
anything.
that one's slippery.
Emily?
From the other one.
Emily?
Yeah.
Emily.
Oh,
Okay.
it's soft here, huh?
Yeah.
But it's narrow. I mean. I can squash as much as
I don't know if I got good footage. Probably not. I think I see challenge number 7 coming up ahead. This one looks like a real challenge though, because you have a board to cross with, but then the board disappears. Oh, it looks pretty soft. Oh, it's not that soft over there. Alright, we're gonna follow in the footsteps of someone else. Trick is, step on the mulch. I didn't know I was gonna be doing some planking today. That'll be like challenge number 9 or something. Remember, this is a moderate trail. Another fallen tree, but thankfully nature has assisted us by holding it up for us to walk under. And here we are. This is the lake that has water in it.
Let me give you some info, alright? You look over there, alright? It kind of looks like maybe it's raining or maybe sprinkling a little bit, right? It's not raining. They're bugs pushing off on the water.
Water bugs?
Yeah, if you come up close.
Look at City River.
And that's where all that is. There's tons of bugs pushing off in the water. So if you see a boy, you're gonna die.
Looks like a shipwreck over there.
It looks like trash.
Looks like part of something. Maybe an old boat. No telling if there's any survivors.
There's a fish down there. Small fish.
We're making our way back up. It's about I don't know, it's probably about an elevation change of 500 feet to get back to the trail. You know, I'm not really good with distances and stuff. Alright, we've made the 500-foot elevation climb back up to the trail. And in case you haven't figured it out yet, there's a lot of satire in this video. Not a lot is true, except maybe for the location, and that we do exist. This is not the Matrix. Or is it? Mr. Anderson. It looks... Challenge number 11. We're back on the section of the trail that we came on before we took the fork, and we are now less than 0.4 miles back to the road. This trail was actually longer than 3 miles in actual distance. It may have been 3 miles on a map, but it didn't take into account vertical or topography. If you're in as good shape as I am, you may want to reconsider taking a moderate hike. Simple's probably good. I think this might be the last and final challenge. Oh happy day, oh happy day. Well, we made it with our lives. And we still have a little bit of water.